And then he took another thing and proved it. He brought out a white rat. And he took a cigarette and put it in a machine and pulled it across some kind of a something like white marble. And took a swab and took the nicotine out of one cigarette and painted on the rat's back. Every 7 days, it had another rat coming out. And they'd have to have each one for the lesson of that day. And put that rat in for 7 days and brought it out. Cancer stood that high on the rat's back. Some of them don't even live the 7 days out. The rat couldn't move. I couldn't eat for 2 or 3 days to look at that nasty looking thing. Standing there, the cancer and it running down over his legs and things like that. A great big high cancer swelled up nearly a half inch on the rat's back. Of one nicotine out of one cigarette. And you think that stopped him? A big fellow sitting by me there, and the sweat run off his face. That's kind of striking, isn't it? I said, do you smoke? He said, yes, sir, I do. I said, well, then you ought to stop. But that's it. Achievements. What they can prove that it does it. Now, I've predicted if the world stands and if civilization exists, back in the time of Prohibition, when there was such a fine to sell a bottle of whiskey, it'll be 10 times that fine to sell a pack of cigarettes in a few years from now. If civilization exists. It's 10 times worse than whiskey.
I believe it.
Sure is. It's a killer that, and you can tell the people.